Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Becca, the maker behind Novae Makers Mart, where I create digital projects for at-home cutting machines like Cricut or Silhouette. Today we're making a super cute 3D paper claw machine. This playful little project is full of retro arcade charm and makes a great favor box, gift card holder, or party decoration. It's just the right size for candy, treats, or a bit of cash, and it's easy to customize with your favorite colors or patterns. It's part of a brand new collection of over 80 designs I've been working on, and this is project number 50 in the series. Since I have so many new projects to share, I've decided to challenge myself to post 3 new 3D projects every day. Make sure you subscribe and check back often so you don't miss out on any of the fun. As always, all of the projects I share are available on my Etsy, and you'll find the link for this one right at the top of the video description. Let's get started. The first thing we'll do is glue the outer layers of the claw machine onto the solid base layers. After you glue each piece down, fold along the score lines for that layer. Next, turn the 2 layers for the sides over and add the decorative stars. Turn the pieces back over so that we can add in our clear acetate for the windows. You can find acetate at most craft stores, just be sure to peel off the protective film before you glue it down. I'll be adding the windows to the back and both sides of the claw machine. Then add a thin layer of glue around the open rectangles on the sides and the back. Now we'll attach the sides to the back of our claw machine. Add glue along the tabs and press them firmly in place. Grab the layer that looks like this and fold along the score lines. You'll notice that one side is angled. This side will be at the front of the claw machine. After folding along the score lines of the little layer, grab this square layer and fold along those lines as well. Then add glue to the bottom tabs of the smaller layer and glue it around the square cutout like so. Next, we'll hide those tabs by gluing this layer on top. This will give your claw machine a clean and polished look. Add glue along the tab on the opposite side of the layer we just glued down, then attach it to the back of the claw machine. You'll notice a little score line that indicates where to line up the tab with the back layer. This will help keep everything nice and even. Now add glue to the tabs along either side and attach them to the side walls of your claw machine. You'll notice score lines on those layers to help with alignment, just like the back layer, so everything should fit together nicely. Now let's grab the layers for the bottom front of the claw machine. Carefully fold along the score line for the door. Take the rectangle with the star cutouts and add some glue, then glue it down to our yellow rectangle layer. Now glue this layer down to the door. Turn this piece over and add some glue so that we can glue it over the cutout of the purple layer. Now let's build the coin slot. Grab the gray layer that looks like this and glue it into the open rectangle. Take the remaining two small layers and glue them on top of each other, and then we'll press that down over the gray layer. Turn this layer over and fold along all of the score lines. Add glue to the tab on the opposite side of the door and then glue that down to the bottom of our base. Add glue along the tabs on either side and fold up the edges. Then we'll add glue to the tabs on the front and close it up. Next, we'll build the controls for the claw machine along with the front window, so grab the layers that look like this. Glue this layer down around the front window. Next, we'll take this layer with the placeholder cutouts for our controls and glue it down underneath that. Then add glue to the areas where the control buttons will go and carefully place each button in its designated spot. Take this yellow layer and fold along all the score lines to form it into a little cube shape. Add a dot of glue to hold it all together. Next, take this rectangle layer and gently bend it to add some flexibility to the paper. Then roll it into a cylinder shape. You can use a toothpick or other small round item to help get it started and ensure a smooth, even roll. Glue the edge closed and then attach it into the middle of our largest circle on the control section. Now add a small dot of glue on top of the cylinder and attach the cube, completing the joystick assembly. Last thing we need to do for this section is fold along all of the score lines and then attach it to our base by gluing down the tabs. Next, I'm going to glue down the window for the front of the claw machine. I should have done this first, but it's still totally doable after the tabs are glued down. Just add a line of glue around the window and carefully press it into place before we close up the top of the claw machine. Now grab the rectangular layer that looks like this and add glue to the bottom inner side of the lid. Then press it into place to secure it to the top of our claw machine. Add glue to the tabs along the top, then fold down the lid layer and press it down to secure it in place. The last thing we need to do for our claw machine is to make the lid and the claw. Go ahead and grab the layers that look like this and we'll start assembling the final pieces. Take each of the yellow layers and fold them in half. Add glue to one side of a folded piece and glue it down to another layer, continuing this until there are no more layers left. Set that aside and grab this little layer with the circle cut out of it, fold along all of the score lines, and then add some glue to hold it in place. Take the smaller rectangle and glue it down to the larger one right in the middle. There's score lines on both of these layers to help with placement. Take the little cube with the circle cut out that we just made and glue that down to the center of the small rectangle. Next, take this rectangle layer and gently bend it to add some flexibility to the paper. Then roll it into a cylinder shape. Glue the edge closed, and then we're going to add a little dot of glue on one side and wrap this other rectangular layer around it. Add some glue inside the circle and then press this layer down. Grab the layer for the claw and fold along the score lines. Add a dot of glue to the top of this layer and attach the claw. Next, we'll add the little wire. Add a small dot of glue to one side and press it down onto the cube layer on the lid. We're only gluing one end since we'll need the other side free to slide underneath the top section of the claw machine. Add a dot of glue to the bottom of this layer and press it down on the top middle of the lid. Place the lid on your claw machine and you're all done. It's ready to be filled with candy, a small gift, or even a surprise note. Perfect for party favors, arcade-themed decor, or just a fun little treat box. Customize it with your favorite colors or patterns to make it totally your own. Thanks for crafting with me. If you enjoyed this project, be sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget to check back to see what's new. We've got so many more designs coming your way. Thanks for watching and happy crafting, everyone.